Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I just came up on the best dumpster of my freaking life. Salty's taking a nap. Salty, I need you to wake up. Oh my God. Holy shit. Look. Ugg. I've got 2 big Ugg comforters. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, this is my biggest time by myself. Salty's not here with me. Oh, holy. All right, so we got this thing. That thing. Okay, awesome. Waterproof mattress pad. Look at this. Ugh. That's adorable. Jester would love that. No, he won't. What am I kidding? That. All of these.
I want you to see the other girl too that she's a partner with.
There's no top, but they didn't cut the cord, so that'll still probably work. NutriBullet. Okay, so it's not 2 comforters, like I said. It looks like it's like a sheet set type of thing. Whatever, still cool. Chair, box open, but it looks to be like it's in good condition still. And look at this. Look at this. You ready for this? I've always wanted one of these. Are you kidding me? Hold on. You ready? What? I can give massages to myself now. That sounded weird. So yeah, Salty will wake up and then we will go take both. Who in the world is doing this at this thrift store? Oh, look at that. That's cute.
So Eric, they're dumpster diving. See if there's anything else interesting. I don't think there is. They're dumpster diving, Eric. They say they do it in rich neighborhoods. Do you believe this woman with a septum piercing and face tattoos? And only Canadians will get this reference of the other woman looks like she's from South Oshawa. But, which you drove through, by the way. You were privy to Oshawa, where the mall was. What do you think about this?
Well, first of all, she's got more than face tattoos. I mean, her whole hand is. I mean, she's got. So she's dumpster diving. So we don't know. Is that how she's paying her rent? How she? I mean, she's got thousands of dollars worth of tattoos all over her face and hands. And I have tattoos, but like, lady, you got to take it back a notch. So she's obviously tattooed herself out of the job market, presumably, unless she wants to. There's a handful. You can go be a barber. You can be a tattoo artist. You can be a piercing person. There's only a couple things you can do. But this to me does seem fake. Somebody's lying somewhere. Like you pulled all that stuff. You pulled a white Ugg pillow, like a little, not like what was that thing? It kind of looks like a chair, but it's just a big pillow. It was You pulled that out of a dumpster and it's completely white. I don't know if I'm buying any of that. This almost seems to me, and look, I don't want to get in trouble, but it almost seems like it's probably more of like a credit card fraud or something scheme where they're buying stuff, or maybe I don't know exactly what's going on. But then the next question is, so they're dumpster diving and then they're selling that stuff on Amazon. They have an Amazon account. They have an eBay account. How are they actually retrieving $4,000 to $5,000 a month by diving in the dumpster? So something's not adding up here to me. And then after you get that money, you spend it presumably on more tattoos. So it's not adding up. I can't say exactly what's happening, but somebody's lying. And as I mentioned to you, it's like the opposite of a story. I should have sent it to you. Darn it. I forgot. But that the lady, one of the YSL co-defendants from the notorious YSL RICO case, I guess they don't have enough money to actually pay for lawyers. So apparently there's a public defender working on one of the co-defendants' case. And she says she's not making enough money and is going to OnlyFans. So how are these people dumpster diving, making $5,000 a month, but a lawyer in the state of Georgia is only making $15,000 for a case that has spanned more than a year? Something's not adding up, bro. Everything's fake.
Better call Saul. So they say, yes, they're dumpster diving full time now, since February, I think it was, and that they sell it on this app that has auctions and live stream options. Whatnot is what it was called. And I don't even have any notes on the ceiling over there. It was called Whatnot. I've never used the app. I looked it up. And it appears to be, the secondhand hawking app. Now, to your point, a very valid point about the things being very good quality. They say it's in rich neighborhoods. How many rich neighborhoods are there in Pennsylvania for them to dumpster dive around? I don't know. They also say they dumpster dive around thrift shops. Who's not calling the police on them? I also don't know that. But what I think, and don't sue me, tattoo lady, because this is just speculation and hearsay and Forget the other word that's not legally binding. I think they're stealing it and then being like, "Hey, look what we found! The perfect way to cover your theft. You get caught with all this stuff. You've seen it on cops. They pull over the guy in the rusty pickup truck. He's got all these tools. He says he found them in the garbage. If these people aren't being caught, you make a video of yourself collecting all this stuff. Look at all these UGG boots I found. These Michael Kors bags was one. Gucci wallet or handbag or whatever it was. Oh, actually, officer, I found that in the dumpster, and I have video evidence of the day that I found it. That's my job. I dumpster dive. How are you going to claim that on your taxes? I don't know. Do you have to claim things you found in your taxes and sales of such? I don't know. I think, given the credibility, and from what I know from people who look like from South Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, and face tattoo people that aren't rappers, like Kasky and Yellow Wolf, bless them. I think there's something else going on here. And I'm also told that the companies do not just throw out Louis Vuitton handbags and Michael Kors stuff. I'm told, this is hearsay as well, that they examine them and then put them up for their own auctions. I would hate to see the person who just says, Gucci handbag, throw it in the garbage. We haven't sold it. It's got a slight problem with it. Throw it in the garbage. I don't think that exists. They claim it's probably older people who don't know any better. So I think I'm right there with you, Eric. And
Well, did
I don't believe it either.
maybe I didn't. I remember more of the UGG stuff. Am I missing something? I don't really
No,
recall seeing like Gucci
I
handbags in
reviewed
there.
it. I reviewed it. There is a Gucci
Oh yeah, I didn't
wallet,
watch the whole
or
thing.
sorry,
Yeah.
a Louis Vuitton purse and a Michael Kors wallet, or vice versa. But
Okay.
those words were in there. I can confirm. There's a Fox News article about it. There might even be an Andrew on Blaze Media article about it that one could
So
reference through
so
andrewsaystv.com.
do you think now hypothetically? I'm not saying this would be the case, but hypothetically, in a different, maybe in a dream sequence or something, if they were to be stealing this stuff, are you talking like the good old San Francisco smash and grab? Because some things feels to me more like a scam. Like they've stolen some.
That does make a lot of sense. That it would be an easier way. You get the old credit card scam going, and you cover your tracks by saying you found it. Either way, I think it's too good to be true. And like, wouldn't you be baiting your scene, as the kids used to say when we were young, Eric? I don't know if that phrase was around when you were a kid in San Fran. They're baiting their scene by posting about this online. But to that, you might say, hey, they might become the first dumpster divers to make it big, storage war style,
Okay.
bidding on dumpsters.
Before we move on, I do have I have a very quick story about these women that I knew who did dumpster dive. This was many
Very
years
cool.
ago.
Go ahead.
I was in college. I was in San Francisco, and one of my college buddies, he was from Reno, Nevada. I don't know, 3 or 4 hours away, and he invited some of his friends from Reno to San Francisco. So okay, all right, well, we'll have a couple people over or whatever. Some beers. We're young. We're like maybe just turned 21, and they come and they bring us this food, and they're like, "Oh, we brought you this stuff." They brought like fruit and snacks and stuff, and we don't even touch it. And then the next day we see the bags and there's like little maggots and stuff in it. And then they tell us that they had got it from a dumpster in Reno and drove it in their car from Reno to San Francisco. So that's my picture of how dumpster diving goes: is rotten fruit and maggots. And these people are pretending that they're making $5,000 a month dumpster diving. So I'm not really buying it.
Yeah, so we don't believe them.
Turn it up, Jordan.